All right, what's going on? Just a Tip Tuesday. Welcome back to the channel. Zach Harrith here. We're gonna be just running some errands, talking some real estate. Got some things to do. We're picking up some cards and some gifts for some investors of mine. And other than that, come along for the ride. For like, I'm lucky because in this market, I invest in my own market. Most folks that are in the coast, like in California and New York, they don't invest in their backyard, but luckily I do. So if you happen to be one of those folks that can invest in your backyard because it is affordable, you can make it work, I would encourage you, drive for dollars. You know, get out and network with all the brokers, the wholesalers in your area, so that, you know, when a deal does come up, you're the first one that comes to mind. Like, you need to be number one on their list, because brokers and realtors, it's an interchangeable term in Indiana, but those people are only paid when a deal closes, right? So they want to make sure that when they find a deal, they can take it to not just a buyer but a closer. There's a big difference between being a buyer and a closer. I get people that call me up, or they'll send me like a cold email and be like, hey, I'm a buyer, put me on your list. There is no, like, I have no idea who that person is, right? They might give me their short criteria, but try to figure out how to approach the relationship a little bit differently and more creatively. Like I said earlier, the more creative you can get with building relationships, the better off you're going to be when it comes to actually finding, sourcing deals and eventually closing them. A good buddy of mine, I'll shout him out, Adrian, this guy had an apartment deal under contract. It was 88 units and it was falling apart. There wasn't much rapport built with the seller. This guy got on a plane and flew to the market where the seller lived, somehow found the guy, knocked on his door, ended up spending like 8 hours with the guy to be able to save the deal. Like, those are the kind of things that you have to go to the extent of, as far as being unreasonable, to not only get deals, but see them from start to finish. All right, so as usual, like, subscribe, share. You got a deal you want to look at, send me a DM, let's set up a call. You got questions, happy to help. As usual, see you at closing tip.